There's something millions of men deal with every single day, but almost nobody talks about it. Today we're going to change that. Erectile dysfunction, or ED, isn't just a physical issue. For many men, it hits somewhere much deeper: the mind. Studies show that roughly 1 in 3 men experience ED at some point in their lives. And yet, most of them suffer completely alone. The real problem isn't just the ED itself. It's the shame, the silence, and the weight men carry because of it. In this video, we'll cover 6 signs that you or someone you love may be struggling, and exactly what you can do to start feeling better. When ED happens repeatedly, the brain starts to connect it with failure. And that's where the real psychological damage begins. Sign number 1. A sudden and persistent loss of confidence, not just in the bedroom, but in everyday life too. He begins to see himself differently, like he's less of a man, even though that couldn't be further from the truth. Sign number 2. Anxiety that doesn't go away, constantly worrying about the next time, creating a cycle that makes things even worse. He lies awake at night, replaying it over and over. The anxiety itself becomes the biggest obstacle. Sign number 3. Pulling away from relationships. He starts avoiding intimacy, not because he doesn't care, but because he's afraid. This withdrawal creates distance in relationships. And often the partner doesn't even understand what's really going on. Sign number 4. Depression creeping in. A persistent low mood that spreads far beyond the bedroom into every part of his life. He loses interest in things he used to love. Food, friends, hobbies, everything feels flat and far away. Sign number 5. Overwhelming shame and self-blame. He tells himself stories that simply aren't true, that he's broken, that he's failed. This shame is one of the heaviest burdens a man can carry, and it grows heavier every day it stays hidden. Sign number 6. Anger and irritability that seems to come out of nowhere. Snapping at people, feeling on edge, unable to relax. When men can't talk about their pain, that pain often comes out as anger, hurting themselves and the people around them. So those are the 6 signs. If any of these felt familiar, you are not alone, and more importantly, this is not permanent. Now, let's talk about what you can actually do about it. Because healing is absolutely possible, and it starts with one simple step. Every man reaches a fork in the road, and the bravest thing you can do is choose the path toward healing. The very first step toward healing is also the hardest for most men. Talking about it to a friend, a partner, or a professional. Saying it out loud, even just once, breaks the seal of silence and immediately reduces the psychological pressure. Seeing a doctor rules out physical causes, and seeing a therapist helps untangle the mental side. Both matter enormously. Cognitive behavioral therapy, or CBT, is one of the most effective tools for men dealing with performance anxiety related to ED. Our thoughts are not facts. When the brain says, "I'm a failure," we can learn to pause, examine that thought, and replace it with the truth. Every negative thought pattern can be rewired. Not overnight, but consistently, with the right tools and a little patience. One of the biggest causes of psychological ED is pressure. The pressure to perform perfectly every single time. That pressure has to go. Mindfulness and breathing exercises help quiet the mind's panic response, training the body to feel safe instead of threatened. Regular exercise, especially cardio and strength training, boosts testosterone, improves blood flow, and dramatically lifts mood. Even a 30-minute walk each day can reduce anxiety and depression levels significantly. The science on this is very clear. Talking honestly with your partner changes everything. It transforms a lonely private struggle into something you face together. Partners often feel confused or rejected when a man withdraws. A simple, honest conversation can heal what months of silence only deepens. Self-compassion is not weakness. It's the foundation of recovery. You would never speak to a friend the way you speak to yourself. Journaling is a powerful tool. Writing out your thoughts pulls them out of your head and makes them smaller, more manageable. Lifestyle choices have a massive impact. Better sleep, hydration, nutrition, and cutting back on alcohol all directly improve ED and mood. Recovery is not linear. There will be setbacks. But the overall direction, with consistent effort, is always upward. The man you want to be is not far away. He's already inside you, waiting for the right support to come forward. You don't have to heal alone. Support groups, online communities, and trusted people in your life can make an enormous difference. Choosing to heal takes real courage. And that courage, the willingness to face this honestly, is one of the strongest things a man can do. Healing doesn't happen in one dramatic moment. It happens in the small, consistent choices you make every single day. Online therapy has made it easier than ever to get professional support adhered privately, comfortably, and on your own schedule. Say it to yourself, even if you don't fully believe it yet. I am worthy. I am enough. I am healing. Repetition rewires the brain. The difference between where you are now and where you want to be is simply a series of small, brave steps taken one at a time. Every honest conversation, every therapy session, every morning run. Those are your real wins. Celebrate each one. If you remember nothing else from this video, remember this. Asking for help is not weakness. It is the most powerful thing you can do. Let's quickly recap. The 6 signs of psychological distress from ED: loss of confidence, anxiety, withdrawal, depression, shame, and anger. And the 6 ways to heal: talk openly, seek therapy, challenge negative thoughts, reduce pressure, exercise regularly, and communicate with your partner. If this video helped you, or someone you know, please share it. You might be handing someone the lifeline they didn't know they needed. You are not alone. You are not broken. And you are absolutely capable of healing. Take the first step today. Your mind, your body, and the people who love you will thank you for it.